All right, I'm here with my new friend.
Hello.
Hello. This is David Nolan,
David Nolan, yes.
and I'm Kevin, and we're gonna do a Go Talk. Hey, and now you're gonna be famous.
I hope so.
Yeah. I saw you just because you were doing all those Reddit posts and having a good time, and so I was like, once you posted a picture of yourself, I was like, I know who you are now.
I gave it away.
So how's your Go Congress been so far?
It's going really great. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the blog posts are communicating how much fun I'm having.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. It's really, really, really cool. This is my first time.
It's your first time.
Never been to a Go Congress ever.
So, how long have you been playing Go?
So my Go story is pretty roundabout. I mean, I knew about it when I was a little kid because my mom's actually Korean, and I first saw a Baduk board when I was living in Ujungbu when I was a kid. So I knew it existed as a game, but I did not learn how to play it until I was 20 years old.
Okay.
And I didn't know anybody that played it. I got a book, and I was like, this game looks cool. And then, and I didn't really play it very seriously because I didn't have any friends that played.
Right.
So it's I would say 2-3 years ago I started playing seriously, or my idea of seriously,
right.
I guess. Serious hobby.
And then, so it's always a huge leap between I'm gonna play this game, and then I'm gonna go to a U.S. Go Congress. What was it like a factor that said like, oh, okay, I want to try checking this out?
So I feel like when I started getting into it, it was really hard if you didn't live in a city where it's easy to find a Go teacher or anything, or a club.
Yeah.
You really didn't have a community.
Yeah,
and I think that now you at least have something like an online community. Like you have Go Talk, you have you have Haley's World of Go. You have all these people that talk about it, and it's easy to watch to get at Go content. You have the blogs. Actually, the blogs thing for me, I kind of did it because there used to be a lot of awesome blogs.
Right.
Anybody could read these blogs, and there was a lot of awesome content about going to congresses or playing games or whatever. So it's because of that, as I started getting more back into it, that there was so much stuff these days.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, this seems so awesome. And I kept hearing things about the Congress, and I was like, I have to go this year. And I live in New York. And
oh, nice.
I live in New York, and I missed it 2 years ago. Right?
That's right.
It was 2 years ago, and I was like,
you regretted that.
I was thinking about it, and then I heard all this stuff, and I was like, it would have been so easy. I could have gotten on a train and gone to the Go Congress.
Hotel Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
But hey, and then we had it in Boston, and you had your second chance.
Yeah, second chance, close. And I jumped on a train to get here.
Nice. So what's something that is that you really like from coming to the Go Congress? What's in an interaction or a memory you've had so far? We're on the Wednesday, which is the off day because we all get tired from playing Go Congress. But what's something that happened that you think is that's really cool that you think other people would be really interested in seeing or hearing?
So as somebody who's playing, so I'm basically I declared my rank as 7Q, and I thought, well, maybe I'm lowballing it, but turns out I was not lowballing it. I'm learning that 7Qs are really hard to beat if you're a 7Q. So I think I'm a 7Q. And but it really everything's been great. So each morning, we do the U.S. Open,
right?
And it's awesome to play a slow game. You play a game and you really try, and your opponent, you're evenly matched, and that's really fun. And then of course, you make lots of bad moves, and you're like, well, I don't know what those bad moves are. I mean, maybe some of them are obvious, but some of them aren't obvious.
I'm about to find out later today.
I'm about to find out. And that's been, so when I play in New York, we do have Dons, and actually Don, some of the stronger Dons do give reviews and stuff, and it's cool. But it's really different from playing a slow game where you really thought horrible ideas, and you still picked the wrong thing, but at least you thought about it.
Right.
You spent a lot of time on it. So when you take your review to the pro, even though every idea that you have is wrong, and the pro says that was a terrible move, at least you're going to remember what was it? You spent so much time on the move, and when they tell you it's wrong, you're able to make that connection.
Yeah.
So I've been really loving getting my games review.
Yeah.
That's been really, really, really special.
And I think you talked about how it's we just sit around and talk about a game, and people just show up and start providing information.
Yeah. So that's what I think this is the biggest Congress, so there's like almost 500
I think
players.
they're saying 6 now.
600?
It's a ridiculous number.
But I've never been surrounded by like 230 Don level players, and so as you're saying, like I'm just reviewing, and I'm thinking like Dons don't care about queues. And then,
we want to all share in the pain, so that's why we want to drop by.
But it's totally not true. I mean, time and time again, you're doing a review, and your badge shows your rank, and a Dom player is wants to see what's going on.
They're all interested.
They're all interested. Everybody's interested. It's really not. It's been super awesome how nobody's aloof. It really is like people want to help.
And it's like you saw me do this yesterday, where I just said, "Hey, you, come over here. Let me get your opinion." And they're totally cool with it, so it's always fun. Yeah. My favorite thing that I heard was one guy's. You also get to see. It's crazy to see so many people playing Go. And one of my favorite things I overheard a few congresses ago was like, I went at my club, I thought, one Don was a really big thing, and then I came here and I saw all those one Dons, and I'm like that far away from the first table, and there's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people. There's so much to go that I just because you can lose perspective sometimes if you're at a club and it's only 5 to 10 to 15 to 20.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely true. At the club that I go to in New York, it's pretty small. Like you're saying, it's like 10, sometimes 20 people.
Right. So and then I guess depending, everyone knows about the prices and stuff, but you'd be definitely super motivated to go to another one, right?
Oh yeah. It's Boston. Boston's easier. It was an easier choice because I just have to get on Amtrak.
Right.
If it's a little bit further away, it's a bit harder. But the thing is that now that I've been and I know how awesome it is, it seems worth it now. Right?
Yeah.
Like before I came, I was like, I don't know how much I'm gonna get out of it, but
because you're afraid that you're afraid about the interactions that you have with everyone else if you go by yourself.
There's all these things that you're worried about. But it's definitely the case that My experience so far is that people are very friendly.
Yeah.
People want to talk to you. People want to look at what game you're playing. People want to know how your game went.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to talk.
Yeah, because it's this game we all love.
It's all the game we all love. And so I'm happy about that. And I think now that I know how great it is, and again, it's like you literally can get up at 8 a.m. You're going to start playing Go at 9 a.m.
Right.
And if you really want to play Go till midnight, you can do this.
By the way, it is 11:15, and there are still games going on.
People are still playing.
I think if I point that direction, there's still games going on. Some are alcohol-induced. If you like alcohol, you'll find friends here as well. No, that's really great.
Yeah, so I would say yes. Now that I've been, it seems like it's totally worth it.
And I mean, that's actually the thing I tell the people at my club is just like, hey man, if you really like Go, you gotta go to like Go Congress at least once.
At least one time. And the thing is, once you go once, you're probably hooked. You're gonna want to go.
Yeah. But so definitely. That's good advice for any of you out there who's been consuming this and just like, I wonder what it's like at the Go Congress. This guy's proof. He likes it. So yeah, cool. What else? And then I guess, what else do you want to see happen, like for you at this Congress? Like, you want to hang out and talk with pros? Do you want to, what's something that you want to try and aim and do for the next few days before Go Congress is over?
Well, it's my first one, and
right.
I feel like the first time you go, you want to play a lot. I think that's what you kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to meet people, and you want to learn a lot, and you want to play a lot. So I think I'm still in the mindset of like, I want to play a lot, I want to learn a lot.
Yeah.
And I think the next time I come, I'll want to learn a lot and play a lot. But I think the more I come and the more I meet people and make friends, it'll be as much about like hanging out as it is about playing.
And you'll like every year, a lot of these people are going to be repeat players, and you'll see them, and it's this crazy friendship where you don't really hang out with each other, but then when you see each other, it's the game.
It's the game, exactly. So
cool.
So for the rest of the conference, like I want to keep making friends and playing Go.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that is probably the biggest draw about Go Congress and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's the. I mean, that I would. Say,
I will say though, you need to learn to be careful about pacing yourself, because that was one of the first lessons I had from Go Congress. Like, I went hard from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. trying to play as many games as lessons, and like by the third day I was burned out.
Yeah.
That was my first Congress.
Right.
I've learned better since then.
Right. So I did take the day off because I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
Because I will say, playing these long games definitely is draining. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I would not take it back, but you're tired.
Yeah, and it gives you a huge amount of appreciation for the strong players that they do a game in the morning, game in the afternoon, and
It's like, and I do not understand how that works.
and they review it. Yeah, they're on a different level.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, that sounds like a good place to stop. So thanks again. We'll probably, if you got time, we'll probably do another check-in and just say, wrap up and just. I want to try and get more people that maybe it's their first Congress or something, just so other people out there can like really see that and just be like, oh yeah, this is really cool, and it's not like this guy did it, and it's not so intimidating, so scary. So thanks again, David, for doing this talk with me.
Yeah, thank you. And yes, you should come to the next Go Congress if you missed it this year.
Yes. All right. Well, That's it. Thanks, guys. We'll
Bye.
see you at the next random person I ambush. Bye.